Hello YouTube and welcome to the channel. As you know, we're a new channel. We would appreciate your support. Please like and subscribe our videos if you like them. This channel, we will bring you deck profiles, we will bring you live duels, we will bring you DB duels, and any other relevant content that we can believe that you might like. For today, we're going to show you a small concept that we are working on. It is Odion and Eldlich. This is not a final deck, this is just a concept, but more than the deck itself, I wanted to highlight some specific interactions between cards. So without further ado, this can be considered as let's say, the skeleton of the deck. So we have 3 Men of the Mark, we have 1 Mystic Beast, we have 3 Anubis the Last Judge, 3 Treasures of the Kings, 1 Temple of the Kings, 1 Apophis the Serpent, 2 Swamp Deity, and 1 of the original Apophis Trap. Usually people don't play it, but it's a good discard fodder. Then we have Statue of Anguish, which is an honorary Odion card. Next, for the second engine, we have 2 Golden Lords. Gold rare, different artworks. Don't let anyone convince you that you should play any other rarity. 3 Cursed Eldland, 1 Elixir of the Glorious Golden Land, 3 Conquistador, 1 Haquero, and 2 Scarlet Sanguine. Then the rest, you have set rotation, there is terraforming, and of course Delta of Invitation. Then there are 9 spots for non-engine. I chose Book of Eclipse, Ash Blossom, and Flawless. Now, the idea here is that there are some complementary functions between both engines. For example, if you open Temple of the Kings and Sanguine, you can set Sanguine, activate Temple of the Kings, and then you can activate this, go into your Eldlich, the Golden Lord. Then you can directly contact fuse into Fallen Angel. Then you can activate Eldlich and get rid of Temple, special itself. Then from here you can go into either Silhouette Rabbit, or you can decide to go into a rank 10, for example Verodus, but preferably you should go into a Link in order for Fallen to trigger and summon Eldlich, the Mad Golden Lord. So this is one small synergy. Another synergy here, well, you have Delta of Invitation. For those of you who don't know, this card says on activation you can Foolish Burial a level 5 or higher zombie from deck to grave. Then if a zombie monster is on the field, you can special summon a level 5 dark token with 0/0 stats. Then if this card is in the graveyard and a monster is added back to hand from the grave, Golden Lord basically, then you can add this back to hand. Now the idea is that this alone is a starter for your Eldlich part. So you activate Delta of Invitation, you Foolish Eldlich, then you let's say you have something to set, then Golden Lord you go, delta of invitation, you summon a token, and then you go fallen into angel. Then you can go into IP. This will trigger, it will special this. Now you have either an SP setup or a unicorn setup without committing to anything significant on the board, and you still have your normal summon for man with the mark. At the same time, let's say if you have terraforming, or if you have treasures of the kings in hand, then you set up delta of invitation for next turn, since you have Eldlich in the graveyard. Another thing here is that Anubis is a level 10, which means that you can use it with Golden Lord in order to go into rank 10s. For example, you have Herodes, you have Gustav Max and Liebe. Or another thing is that in case you, let's say you run out of Eldlich traps, you have banished most of them. The one that you definitely need to make sure that you always have access to is Elixir of the Glorious Golden Land. Now, the idea here is that Anubis can recycle traps. It doesn't have to be Apophis traps, it's any trap. So if you have this in your graveyard with 2 other traps, you can just return it back. Then you can search it again with Cursed Eldland, or you can draw it later on. If you want, you can play 2 copies, but I think 2 copies might be more than necessary. Also, the Eldlich deck doesn't have normal summon, which is good, since you definitely want your man with the mark to be your official normal summon of the deck. Now, another thing here is that with Delta Invitation, in case it gets ashed and you have Temple of the Kings and, let's say, I don't know, Conquistador, for example. Let's say they ashed your Delta of Invitation. Then you set Conquistador, activate Temple of the Kings. Then you special this as a light zombie. Now, Delta of Invitation will give you a token, and you can use both to link into IP, for example. Then you have Conquistador ready, you can banish it during your next turn. Then if you have a hand trap or any normal summon, you don't need to make IP, you can go Conquistador plus something, you can go into Silhouette Rabbit. You don't need to access your entire engine of Anubis. You just need to get into Apophis the Serpent, and automatically you will have a 2-card negate next turn. So this is basically it for the deck profile right now. I'm still going to work on the deck and try to make it more competitive, and I'll share my findings with you afterwards. As I said, please like and subscribe if you like our videos, and we hope that you will be a long-term follower of our channel. Take care.